What's up, guys? Bob here from Raw Strength and Muscle for the last time. All right, this video is primarily for the people who followed my old YouTube channel and my old Instagram. Secondarily, for the people who are going to be following my new Instagram and my new YouTube channel. The bottom line is it has come time for me to retire the old Raw Strength and Muscle channel and to create my personal brand in a slightly different direction. And there are a couple reasons for this, okay? Honestly, the primary reason is I have like 12,500 followers on my Instagram. I have 17,500 subscribers on my YouTube. And if I post a short to Instagram, or if I post like a video or a short video to YouTube, I'm lucky if I get a couple hundred people watching it, much less commenting, much less liking, engaging with it. Okay, so although I did not ever do anything unethical like buy followers or buy subscribers, the way that I built up those large numbers was not efficient. Okay, so over, let's say, the last 8 years, perhaps, because I started the Anaerobics Instagram and the Anaerobics YouTube channel a little bit after I turned 40, because that was the name of the workout that I created to cause this massive transformation. Okay, I'm 49 now, so like I said, it's been about 8 years that I have not necessarily been consistent with posting, not been consistent with a posting schedule, not been consistent with the content that I was covering. I changed the name of the channels from Anaerobics to Old Man Revolution to Raw Strength and Muscle to Low Carb Cutting and Bulking. I went in basically a bunch of different directions. So between not being consistent with posting and not being consistent with the branding and the content, I have a bunch of people that I've collected over time, but they're not really engaged, okay? And at the end of the day, doing this kind of social media thing, like, you do want to have engagement. You don't want to just put something out there to 17,500 people and maybe 200 people will watch it. You want people to be engaged, okay? You really want people to watch it and enjoy it. And another thing is, let's face it, I mean, this is my business, and at the end of the day, I need to make money, okay? So I need to make sure I clean this up. I started the rebranding a couple of times, but this time I'm really following through, okay? Another thing is, I'm 49 years old and I really need to know what I want to do when I grow up. Okay. I need to have one thing that I'm going to do that I really want to, first of all, like I said, just basically make money with, and create my business that I can write off into the sunset with, but also, where do I want to leave my mark? How do I want to leave my mark? What do I want to be known for? And what I've decided is everything that I've been teaching in terms of nutrition, self-defense, mindset, workouts, etc., all really goes back to masculinity, okay? I was somebody who, when I was younger, I was raised by my grandparents. My grandmother was the matriarch of the family. She really had my grandfather under her thumb. I mean, he was a fucking paratrooper in World War II, one of the first paratroopers. I mean, he was in the 11th Airborne Division in the Philippines. He was a legitimate bad motherfucker. And, living with his wife, my grandmother, she kind of kept him under the thumb. And, my whole life, I've been having problems with that. I was never a real man. I had glimpses of it, but it came and went. And what I've realized is I want to help the person that I was. And the fact that we are having such an attack on masculinity these days makes it that much more important. And I'm not just going to be like an Andrew Tate lookalike. I'm not going to be, just like, somebody out there who's like Jordan Peterson lookalike or something. The same concept, but I am going to look at it in a completely different way. And I'm also going to try to have actionable steps. So it's not just a matter of me saying, women are all sluts. You should just go ahead and just forget about women and just be religious and just live as, a celibate lifestyle, and I'm not going to also not going to say like, talk a lot, but never give you any action steps. Okay. I'm not going to get too much into the new brand here, but the bottom line is it's going to be like hashtag masculinity is not toxic. What it basically means is that masculinity, as toxic masculinity, is basically weakness, being not masculine. Okay. And basically to be truly masculine is not at all toxic. The tenets are basically a man has to be dangerous, a man has to be sexual, a man has to be an inspiration for his family and his community, and a man has to be determined to live a life that he designs. So, like I said, it sounds a lot like some of the other things people are saying in terms of just a lot of theory, a lot of philosophy. But first of all, like I said, I'm going in a completely different direction as most of the other so-called gurus or influencers. But another thing is, how do you become dangerous? Well, you probably should take care of your nutrition. You should probably take care of your workouts, your mindset. Okay, I had, before I started this old channel, I had a self-defense channel that dealt a lot with mindset, with situational awareness, with overcoming fear, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That dealt with, it was street fighting based self-defense. I was a bouncer for several years. I saw a lot of street fights, and I know the difference between combat sports and UFC and, actual street fights and shit that really goes down. So, like I said, if you want to be dangerous, your nutrition has to be on point. Your workouts have to be on point. Your situational awareness, fear management, pain management, killer instinct, all the mental aspects have to be on point. You have to have techniques that you can use if you cannot avoid a fight, etc. Okay? A man is sexual. Guess what? You should probably take care of your nutrition, your mindset, your workouts to be a sexual man, okay? To be an inspiration. You should probably not be a big, disgusting fat ass if you want to inspire your kids to live a clean life. So nutrition, training, mindset. Live a life you design. Nobody wants to be a big, disgusting fat ass. Nobody wants to be a joke. So part of living a life you design is not just mindset and how to set goals and how to, stay positive and, how to design your life and decide what you really want, but it's also, how to incorporate fitness, nutrition, etc. into your life. So it's going to be basically a lot of the same things that I'm teaching now, but the idea is going to be basically, I want you to realize how important it is to be a real man, what it means to be a real man, and how to incorporate all these other aspects into making you a better man, okay? I really don't care how many subscribers I got, how many followers I've got. Honestly, the problem that I have is, like I said, I have so many people subscribed, following me, whatever, and so few people actually seeing anything and nobody really being engaged. So I'm happy if I have this like Kevin Kelly 1,000 true fans thing going on. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. Look it up, Kevin Kelly Wired 1,000 true fans. Basically, the idea is if you have 1,000 people who are like really engaged, like they're like really into everything that you have, you can not just make a awesome dent in the world. Like if I could truly inspire 1,000 men to become better men and to improve their lives, like the trickle down effect on their families is going to be insane. Like that's like a legacy I could be proud of. If I just have 1,000 people following me who are like really into the shit that I say, it really resonates with them. And like I said, this is also a business. I mean, at the end of the day, Kevin Kelly's concept was like, if you have 1,000 people that buy everything that you have, like for instance, 4 Hour Workweek dude basically talked about it. He's like, they buy like your ebook, your audiobook, your printed book, they go to see your conference, basically people who are like really into this shit. If you like, hey, once a year, this is $100, buy my $100 thing, boom, you got $100,000 a year, okay? So like I said, that's basically the reason for me doing this. I just want to streamline everything. I want to have one single path that I'm going forward with. It's going to be, like I said, making you a better man. And like I said, it's going to be much of the same thing, but it's going to be like coming from a different place. Okay, a different motivation. So if you have been following me for any amount of time, I would like to ask you to go to ChristopherBobRoberts.com and follow me on my new social media. Okay, I'm going to start today being very consistent in my posting with an actual schedule. Plus, I am also going to be very consistent in the direction in which I'm going. If you have anyone that you think might be interested in my content, or especially my new content, and you want to share this on your social media or just kind of pass it around somehow through word of mouth, that would be very appreciated as well. I also have a couple of free courses on ChristopherBobRoberts.com, a free fat adaptation course for keto, and I've got a video that explains how the Hybrid Beast program works in terms of getting you from beach bod to a shredded, from dad bod to a shredded beach bod in 6 months or less. They're both very good information, but also important is to send you the information. I ask for your email address. So if you're interested in hearing from me, I would suggest you go ahead and sign up for one of those or both of those, and I will send you emails whenever I have something interesting to say, or just once a week, hey, these are the videos I put out, podcast episodes I put out, etc., just so you can keep in touch. Because like I said, it's just a matter of time, the way things are going with masculinity now, the way things are going with the political correctness and with the cancel culture. It's just a matter of time before I get shadow banned or completely deplatformed on YouTube and Instagram. But like I said, X, formerly Twitter's probably not going anywhere. Rumble's probably not going anywhere. And if I have your email address, like I said, it's mine. You can cancel anytime, or you can unsubscribe from my newsletter. But like I said, that's a way that I would be able to send you stuff saying, hey, this is what I'm currently doing in social media. Anyway, definitely go ahead and subscribe to my new channel. I'm going to have the link to the new channel at ChristopherBobRoberts.com. Also, I'll have the link to the new channel underneath this on YouTube. If there's anything that you guys would like to hear from me in the future, please, I am all ears. So definitely don't be afraid to send me a message on Instagram or to comment on my new YouTube channel. Like I said, I love to hear from you guys, and I love to know what you guys need or want the most. But aside from that, like I said, I appreciate you guys having watched my videos for all these years. I certainly welcome and hope that you come and follow me on my new social media. And aside from that, thank you very much, guys. I can't really say I'll see you in the next video unless you follow me on my new YouTube channel. But hopefully, I will see you in my next video on my new YouTube channel. Thanks a lot, guys. Hopefully, I'll see you there.